LC, welcome back to your 20th installment of LCTV. I'm Anna Herr.
And I'm Leah Fletcher. On this week's episode, we will be recapping the Color Run,
Showcasing a student fashion designer,
and finding out some summer hotspots. And now, here's 5 things Elsie's talking about. Elsie's Vegas-themed prom is Saturday, May 10th at Avalon Manor. Juniors and seniors only. Enjoy the dance.
The last early release of the year is May 13th. Enjoy the half day.
Finals start the week of Monday, May 9th.
Best Buddies is having their prom on May 16th from 6 to 9 p.m. The theme is Western.
Lake Central is hosting an art gallery show on Monday, May 5th. We talked to an Elsie art teacher.
The art gallery exhibit that's coming up is an all-school art show where we'll be showcasing the artwork of our 2D art classes, our 3D art classes, and our ceramics classes. And we're pleased to have over 150 pieces of artwork that'll be on display at the show. We promote all of our students for this art show. We try to put in as many pieces as we can. We want there to be a sampling of freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors so everyone can see what it's like to have their art on display at the art show.
Before we get started, let's take a look at some of our sponsors, Mackey Insurance Group,
and promoting the upcoming choir concert.
Are you looking for coverage on your home, life, business, or vehicle? Well, let me tell you a bit about Mackey Insurance Group.
Mackey Insurance Group is an independent insurance agency representing many different companies for your insurance needs. They carefully select their carriers in order to provide you with the best level of service, price, and coverage.
All the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray.
Keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club.
Everybody wants to rule the, say that you'll never, 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 never be this. One headline, why do it is everybody.
If you feel like falling, catch me on the way down. Never been less empty, all I feel is free now.
Lake Central Student Council hosted their annual color run. Here's a recap.
The Lake Central Color Run 5K has been taking place at Lake Central for 3 years, but this 5K is not your ordinary 5K. Color Run organizer Miss Lisa Grozick tells us how unique an event like this is.
It's more fun. You have the colors being thrown as people are running through the course. We have a DJ and a photo booth at the end, so it's a bit of a party.
But like a party, it takes a lot of effort to make it a success.
It all goes into making the color run.
A lot of planning, making sure that we can secure the field, the space, the date, making sure there's not a lot going on campus so that we have the space that we need, getting the color, getting the race bags together, just a lot of planning.
An event like this just doesn't impact the school, it also leaves a colorful impact on the community.
It impacts the bigger community through the fundraising that we do. All of the money that we fundraise goes to the Indiana Dunes and their nature center. So, we all in the community enjoy the dunes.
And through all the fundraising for the Indiana Dunes, it also gives participants an opportunity to run.
Running, it's a good sport. I enjoy running a lot. I just like running. It was fun.
To have fun.
I love all the colors and having fun doing it.
I just like the environment and just like how fun everyone was.
And to even prove themselves.
Just something for me to prove myself, because everyone said that I couldn't run and I was a horrible runner.
The 2025 Color Run was an overall success, drawing in over 153 runners and raising $1,000 to the Indiana Dunes. Reporting from LCTV, I'm Aaron.
Man, the only time you'll see me running like that is if someone's chasing me.
Well, I think you'd look great running, Anna.
Compliment, make me feel.
Sometimes the smallest words can make the biggest difference. So today I'm hitting the streets or just the LC hallways to spread some kindness, one compliment at a time.
You guys are so beautiful.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Do you use magic as conditioner? Be honest. Is that you? You smell so good. That color was made for you.
Thank you.
Your hoops are so cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the prettiest smile I've ever seen. Thank you. You guys' vibe is so cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Your shirt is so cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That was so much fun. Sharing compliments really does make the world a little brighter. Don't forget to share your compliments and spread that love and remind somebody just how awesome they are.
Your shirt's really cute today.
Thanks. I can't remember where I got it from, but I know someone that makes even cuter clothes.
Carolina is a teenager at Lake Central with big dreams and a love for fashion. She's always designing new looks and hopes to make it big in the fashion industry someday.
Something that inspired me to get into fashion design was my grandma, because she came from Mexico to America, and something that she did was sewing to make money, so she definitely inspired me that way. My biggest fashion influencers would probably be Cindy Kimberly. She would probably be the first one, because she has her own clothing brand and it's very softcore and stuff, so I really like that. And then my designer would be Alexander McQueen, because his fashion designs were more than just clothing, and they were more art. When I start designing something new, I usually start with sketches first, just to see how it looks before I start, cutting fabric. And then when I start to actually make my clothing, I use patterns and then do pinning and stuff, and then I start actually doing the sewing process.
I think it's time for Elsie to contact her for some new sportswear.
Now, let's hand it over to Peyton and Fati for the last sports update of the season.
Hey Elsie, I'm Fati Cervantes.
I'm Peyton Morris, and welcome back to your last sports update of season 11. The boys golf team had their best finish at the Midwestern Classic, sitting at 5th place.
Our girls tennis team had a great first place finish in Crawfordsville and will be playing in the Delta Invitational at Delta High School.
With an 18-6 win over Carmel and a close 4-7 loss to Noblesville over the weekend, the softball team will be in West Lafayette today to play William Henry Harrison High School at 5.
After taking 2 hard losses to Penn this weekend, our boys baseball team will be in Munster to play the Mustangs tonight at 7. Tomorrow they take on Lincoln Way Central in New Lenox at 10 a.m. Now let's hand it over to Joelle for this season's last Athlete of the Week.
Hi, I'm Joelle Serbenton. Today I'm here with Josh Flores for this year's last Athlete of the Week.
It's time to go home. They served us since the day we was born.
So Josh, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Josh Flores. I'm a senior here at Lake Central. I've been playing baseball here for the past 4 years, and I'm a right-handed pitcher.
Why did you decide to stick to only pitching?
So I just decided to stick to only pitching because hitting was getting kind of hard, and I just thought that I was going to go farther in my future with just pitching.
How do you handle the nerves that come with pitching?
Obviously, it's definitely super stressful, so I feel like we do a lot of breathing stuff before the game with the team and just calming your nerves and just getting ready to pitch.
What are your goals moving forward into the rest of the season?
Definitely as a team, I feel like winning the conference would be super cool, and then obviously further on winning sectional, winning regional, and then hopefully making a run to the state tournament again.
Well, wishing you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Do you have any advice for the younger athletes on the team?
Yeah, definitely just don't take any day for granted and just go out there and work your butt off 110%.
Thank you for talking with us, Josh, and thank you guys for allowing me to have this role, and I can't wait to see what it turns into next year. Bye.
And that's it for our last sports update.
Thanks for spending season 11 with us.
Bye!
We had a great season with all of our sports this year.
Speaking of seasons, with summer coming up, I need some places to go.
Hey LC, with the school year coming to an end and summer 2025 right around the corner, we know how excited everyone is.
Today we're going to show you the sweetest summer spots to make great memories this summer.
Since summertime is right around the corner, it's time to trade the textbooks with towels. Cedar Lake has many things to offer. After a swim, you can always grab a bite at the Sandbar Grill. After you enjoy your meal at Sandbar, you can walk to Dairy Bell for a sweet treat.
Everyone loves a friendly competition. When you're looking for a day full of activity, you can head to Stevens Park in Cherville. With many things to offer, some main attractions are the tennis courts and soccer fields.
Need a drink after a long day at the park? This new local establishment offers drinks of all kinds. Let's go to 900 Joliet Street and visit the Brew Crew.
I feel like 7 Brew is the hot spot for the summer because we not only do we bring energy, we play music. 7 Brew is a good environment for the customers because we bring energy. We bring more energy than anybody else out here. And I feel like where else can you get energy from? We bring energy and then we give you energy. We have $25 gift cards. You get a free drink card if you buy a $25 gift card. Come and hang out with us.
If you're looking for something accessible for everyone, look at Centennial Park, located in Munster. With lots of open space, there's endless options to enjoy the summer weather. Enjoy a picnic with your friends. Enjoy a bike ride on the bridge. And enjoy something simple as a swing.
At our last summer spot, you could stay fueled while having fun. Public Bar and Rec offers a diverse menu of food. While you wait for your main courses, you can spend your time at any of these entertainment spots: golf, bowling, arcade games, and outside seating.
Have a great summer, LC!
I've learned a lot about the region.
And I've learned a lot from LC over the past 4 years, and I hope some other students have as well.
I learned.
I learned.
I learned.
I learned.
I learned.
I learned.
This year wasn't just about grades. It was about making memories and learning new lessons.
Now we're going to hear what teachers and students have taken away from this school year.
It's been really important, since I'm on the volleyball team, to balance academics and volleyball, which has been really important.
I've learned all of these new brain rot words like Sigma, Skibbity Toilet, Riz, Good Boy, and Ohio.
We learned that having 5 good friends is better than having 100 fake friends in high school.
Yes. I learned to double check that all students are on board on the bus before leaving Navy Pier when going to see Chicago Shakespeare Theater.
I learned that making mistakes is okay, and instead of quitting, you learn and grow from those mistakes so they don't happen again.
I learned that memories will last longer than homework ever will.
I learned not to become too close to seniors because then they graduate.
Bye!
And a lesson I've learned this year is don't sit in a hallway hot seat.
And that's exactly what these students have done.
Today, we're turning up the heat and putting a few brave students into the spotlight.
The Lake Central Hot Seat's open to anyone willing to answer burning questions.
From scandalous to hilarious, there's no one safe from the Lake Central Hot Seat.
If you had to choose one song to play every time you entered a room, what would it be and why?
You asked me this because you knew the answer. Truffle butter. Wait, no, lights come on, Jason Aldean.
When the lights come on, everybody screaming louder.
What is your guilty pleasure song, and will you sing it for us?
My guilty pleasure song is Thought It Was Love by Ty Myers. Baby, I bet you're happy now. Is that enough?
What's the most embarrassing thing you've accidentally posted on social media?
Probably Jack saying golden hour, going like that with the sun posing in his face.
What's the craziest thing you've done for a dare?
Did the truffle shuffle.
Can you example it for us, please? Share a bizarre talent that no one knows about.
I could do a backflip.
If you could have any celebrity be your personal assistant for a day, who would it be?
Rod Wave. Rod wave. Rod wave suck. Rod wave suck.
Did I stutter?
You had to. Bro, let me get off of here, bro.
What's the strangest thing you've ever witnessed someone else do in school?
There's been a lot of strange things. So probably like 8 years ago, I had a student stand up in class, walk over to his friend, and do a handstand in his lap. And I wasn't like yelling, I was just like, what's happening in my life right now?
Wow, it got hot in there.
Well, if you need to cool down, I know a cool teacher's room you could enter.
April 24th, all teams and...
I got it.
Oh, it's a bad picture.
Come on in. All right, this is my desk area. This is where everything happens, and I really am not a messy person, but it gets messy during the day. Back here I have calendars and numbers of all sorts of stuff. We celebrate every single person's birthday in LCTV and in yearbook, so we cross them off as we celebrate those. Whose are those? Oh, you went through them?
On these boards is where we plan our segments. This is what the segment title is and who is assigned on that segment. And over on these columns is where we put our graded blue sheets and white sheets. It's always when I'm the most stressed when people decide to hand me their blue sheet instead of putting it in the bin that's been next to my desk all year. Above it is the calendar. We have everything planned out from the first day of school all the way to the last day of school.
Hey Carly, when does episode 21 air?
Let me check. May 16th.
Okay, thank you.
This calendar keeps track of our deadlines and critique dates.
Coming from the calendar, these are the AP books that I just love so much. And then over here is the photo wall, and it has some decorations. And then when we come over here, this is where we do all the planning for episodes. Here's an example from episode 20.
And then moving over here, this is our wall of the staffers of the month. Right now we have our editor, blue and white, and my brother, James Hur, is right here. And then over here we have more yearbooks and a bunch of different stuff to look at.
This wall back here, this little corner, is the equipment corner. We have all the cameras, microphones, things like that. This wall has all of just some random pictures of all the staffers, all the trips we've ever been on, and all the classes for every season right here. And then this right here is the yearbook ladder where all the deadlines are organized by color for the whole year.
Oh, hey, we're just chilling. This is the kitchen where people usually come to sit and plan or hang out sometimes.
Hey, can someone come hold the backdrop for us?
This is where we film Sports Update.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Guys, can you hurry up? I need my lights back for Athlete of the Week. So this is where I set up and film Athlete of the Week. That's pretty much it. Anyways, this is where they film every episode of hosting.
Now that we're done filming, I have to go give Collar her keys back or we're never gonna hear the end of it.
Awesome job, guys. I'm really proud of you. Episode 20 looks really good. And now you really know what happens in room E121.
I'm not going to miss those planning days.
Well, that's it for today, LC. One last shout out to our sponsors, CAT Academy, St. John Florist, and Murray Consultants. I'm Anna Hur.
And I'm Lane Fletcher. Don't forget to follow us on our YouTube and other social media platforms.
Thank you for tuning in to season 11, and be sure to tune into our special edition episode 21. Bye!
Have a great summer, LC. Bye-bye.
Try again.